First you take a circular object, like a dime is a really good size, and then you take a fine point marker of some sort. You could use a pencil, disappearing ink, water erasable, and you trace around it so you have your basic round shape. Then you take a strand of matching floss. It's very important that it matches, because if it doesn't match you might see the floss showing through. Ooh, I pulled it too tight there. Okay, and I like to use a fly stitch starting out, just because it's quicker than making 5 straight stitch spokes, but you can do 5 straight stitch spokes. And then 2 outer straight stitches. End off in the back. Then you take your 4mm silk ribbon and a size 22 chenille needle and come up towards the center, and then you twist the ribbon up, and then you go over the next spoke and under the spoke after that, and then you kind of tighten it. Then you go over the next and under, and then you continue going over and under. And be sure to use the back of the needle as you do it. That way the point doesn't catch on the ribbon and snag it. And as you go around, you'll start wanting to go a little looser. Not too loose, but just enough to start forming the little petals. And as you can see, the twists in the ribbon are what form the petals. Help it a little if it ever overlaps any. And you might need to re-twist your ribbon if it gets a little untwisted, and then just keep going. And now I'm starting to get looser as I go around. Oops, slipped out of my finger. Okay, there we go. Help it a little. And then you just keep going until you cannot see the little spokes that you made for your foundation of your rose. And you can make smaller roses than this. You can use little buttons as your little circle or things like that. Anything round that you can trace, you can make into your spiderweb rose. And if you run out of ribbon at the end and you can still see your spokes, you just take it to the back and then add in another ribbon right where you left off and keep going around. Then you would twist it, keep going around. So a dime makes a rather large rose. And just keep going. I kind of pack them in there a lot, because I don't like anybody seeing those little spokes. That should just about do it. Maybe one more round here. And that should do it. Take it to the back. And there you have it. A nice big fluffy rose.